Okay, well, it should be on. Let me make sure that I'm on. I'm going to be working for the next few days, so I'm not going to have a lot of time, but I am going to try to pop on a little bit more frequently. So I will have to make sure that everybody gets a chance.
I'm going to be working for the next few days, so I'm not
going to mute my big mouth. All right, there we go. I just want to keep doing it and then get where I'm more familiar with it and be able to do what I want to do without all the difficulties. Congratulations to my account winners, and let me know if you need some help. And if I need help, I'll let you guys know. All right. I don't have Theodore, and he is actually good, and I don't have Cavalax, and for a long time he was one of my most wanted, but I can do all the PvE stuff, so I don't need either one of them. I almost considered not putting them in there, but if I get to a section of, like, say, Curse City or something, and I don't have them and they're the best champion, I would prefer to have them. But I only have 6, but it's a 2x, so come up here and check in the system. Primal. I actually thought it was supposed to be across the board. I thought we were supposed to be getting double the chance for all of them. Maybe I should peek at this before I pull them. I really don't expect to get a mythical. I only expect to get 2x summons boost for progressive chance. We're doubling your chances for receiving epics, legendaries, and mythical champs from Primal. Boy, them percentages weren't that high. So looking at the percentages, mythical. They're doubling my chance of nothing. Oh, primal, here we go. So here we go, 65. So it must normally be like 85. That just dropped that, hopefully, and doubled these. So a 2% chance and a 32% chance. So hopefully I don't get any rares, but I'll do the best I can do. And all we can do is hope. Any mythical would be nice. Of course, being raid, I'll probably get a duplicate of the one that I already fused, but we'll see. I know I faced a couple of them, and they're usually pretty complicated. Get this shard pull underway. I gotta go to bed. Oh, there's my first rare. From, what, a $5 shard or more? It's gonna take me another 2 months to save up this many. Skull Crusher. OG. 3 rares. Oh, I don't have any room. I tried pulling for void shards the other day, so I have no... Checking for 2-star champions. I'm not eating 3 stars. So green, I should have eaten red, but max it. Then just boom, boom, boom. You can tell I pulled void shards. Look at all these void champions just sitting here waiting to be eaten. Alright. Win 7 campaign battles, and there's some energy sitting there. I'll let that regen for another minute. I might get 1 more energy. Pull these shards, and then I'll look around. Yeah, so much for my void shard. Pool is gone. That's 4 out of 6. I wouldn't waste my money buying primal shards, guys. 5 out of 6. Don't spend a single dollar on that crap. Get it for free. Alright, I'm going to save that for a minute until I'm ready to rock and roll. Alright, click. There's 250 auto battles. I'm saving those. 3. I'm probably as far as I'm going to make it because I have no energy. Dungeon Divers event. I don't see me going that far down this. I'll probably get to 70. These are getting to be ridiculous with the points, and oh, because I pulled those. I get a chance for. I wouldn't bother trying to do this, guys. The rewards just aren't worth it. There's no champion. It's basically gear and cores, so I wouldn't be trying to spend money to pull good shards to do that. Festival points. Alright, I didn't want to click that, I just wanted the energy. And I'm not going to collect that massive 10 auto battles since I use an auto clicker is pretty much worthless. Deck of Fate. And I am almost done with Spider. So the energy edit quick from 55 up to 900. Alright, so I needed to do I think I need to farm this. Yeah, I need to farm that. Well, so much for Dungeon Divers. I almost feel like skipping Dungeon Divers just so I can progress in the missions. But I'm going to farm Dungeon Divers because I don't have that much silver. I've been doing... We'll go to 5-star. Come on. Alright. I'm going to check to make sure there's no Savage or the new set in there. Sell. High Elves. Do they have a High Elf Bomber? I am not remembering if they have a High Elf Bomber or not. Barbarians. That wouldn't be bad on something like Siles the Drakes. I'm not keeping a lot of the lower end 6-star and 5-star stuff. It's got to have a special effect for me to keep it. That's why this is an auto keep. Even though it doesn't have the hit point percent, it might roll it down here. But the fact is that the cooldown is why I'm keeping it. For the guys who haven't made it into silver yet, or gold, in the 3v3, that's where those are dropping. Well, actually, I think I'm done pulling. Yeah, I'm not pulling because I'm not going to actually go after. I'm not going to target. I'm going to save these for the fusion. I'm not going to target Theodore and Calvalax, even though I think I'd have a lot of fun with them. Calvalax could really speed up some of my bomb teams, or some of my poison teams, but I'm not too worried about it. So I think I'm going to farm Spider throughout the night. I'm trying to think, did I do too? I think I did everything last night before I went to work. Yeah, so I don't have any of that. Oh, I was kind of playing with Amius, but I didn't work on it too hard, so I could use 3 of these. I don't even do these secret rooms anymore because I'm done. I'm done with the champions. All I get when I do these secret rooms is extra materials. An extra silver key and extra materials for forging. And I could care less. so I don't waste my time. If they made the reward worth going after, I might consider it, but 4 or 5 more freaking medals for the forge, I could care less, because I don't even do enough PvP anymore to justify looking for it. I need to step up my 3v3 game. I'll have more time pretty soon. Active in 25 minutes? Yeah. You know, I just don't even care. I mean, I want to do it. Maybe I'll do it here eventually. So yeah, they're charging what, $4 each for these right now. So 10 of them for 40, and 4 times 6 would be 24. That'd be $64. Yeah, it's about $4 each for a bunch of rare for a bunch of rare champions. 54% extra. That means they really want to charge you $6 or $7 each. Alright, so I've been playing with the spider team me and Trigger were working with yesterday. And I don't even remember what the team was that I used to use. So, that ain't it. That's the nuke down team. I wonder if I can. I haven't tried this yet. I just barely bought the pack yesterday for the gear, and I rolled some of it up to finish the event. But since I have not tried it yet. Whereas the Phases account doesn't have a Great Hall, I actually have a Great Hall. Phase has way better gear with no Great Hall. I have a full Great Hall and mediocre gear. There's a couple pieces that were pretty key. If I can do this in 55 seconds even if I can do a period, I'll probably be happy because I can level food. I'm landing that the Great Hall makes the accuracy a lot higher. Basically, all I need to do is hit them and get accuracy, and I might live. It really depends on if I can live through its 3 or 4 hits. It's not ascended. It's not got any blessings, so I mean it's ascended to. It doesn't have any blessings. 55 seconds. Whatever the other team I was using was probably like all legendary champions, and I didn't level food. This levels food, so it's kind of better. So I'm actually leveling food, and then I don't know if I need that accuracy lead or not. So with Phases account, I needed the accuracy lead. If you have an option, accuracy and hit points, if you don't have those hit point in all battles or hit point in dungeon, and if you don't have those options, I'd go with like defense. And there's a level 1. I just got her this week because I actually spent some money. I've been trying to be a low spender for a long time now. And these are all 3 stars. I really want a 4-star. So here's some 4-star food. She might be a book. Oh, is he a faction war? You know what? I tell you what, I forgot more about this game than anything. So yeah, I guess I won't need it. I actually have a max Great Hall, so there's another faction war. There's a hit point in all battle. That'll help her absorb the hit, and that will also help her hit harder. This might be a book. This might be a book, so I don't want to use them. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a Whisper all the way up. Yeah, so I ended up during CBC, I ended up pulling a lot of voice charts because I didn't have Marishka, and I have Terrace. So I actually did something I'd been trying not to do for the last year. I spent some money and I pulled like 130 or 140 void shards, but after that I just couldn't pull anymore. I mean, I wasn't going to spend any more money. I did pull a Baron, but I didn't get a Marishka, so I'll have to just save my shards. So Marishka and I would have to say another Yumiko are my two most wanted void right now. I would like a Georgian too, but I can't remember. Is Georgian void or is he force? As hard as he hits, I think he might be force. I mean, I'm sorry. As hard as he hits, I think he might be void. So the original account winner got a hold of me today when I was out on the road, and I think he might be a driver as well. Um, I was sitting at a rest area. I think I'd been asleep for about 10 minutes when my phone beeped, and I looked. He goes, "Did you give that account away?" I'm like, "Oh my god, yeah." I was like, "Give it away yesterday before I went to bed." So I ended up giving him another account that's just tipped its toe into the unkillable clan. It's got a Demithia, but I hadn't built a team. Um, it didn't have all the extra epic champions those other accounts had. So 800, how many? Oh yeah, I'm gonna use those auto battles. I could set it up to change food, but I'm not going to. So all four people that were on the wheel eventually got an account. Unfortunately, he didn't get the higher level account that I do believe M. Sandy got, and at least I had something to give him. I understand not being able to check your email or check your stuff every day because that's part of the problem I have is I haven't checked Discord yet today, and I need to be checking Discord just about every day, and I'm not in the habit of doing that. So there's DM 2175. It was him. Oh, okay. Well, at least he made it into the Discord, and he's got an account. It doesn't have quite. It does have a Trunda, and it's got that brand new Furo champ for Hydra. You cast decrease accuracy and increase resist. Only champion in the game that actually has those two skills in one, and I think he's got a lot of area of effect. And I know he's a Hydra god. And then of course he's got Trunda. And I think he's close. If he hasn't got Mithrala yet, I think he's got to where he only needs a couple more to get Mithrala. On this particular account, Draco is a dupe because Draco was in my original clan boss team after the first nerfs when they nerfed the unkillable teams we had 5 years ago. The clan boss used to never strike through unkillable and block damage. That was something they added about a year after the game, maybe a little over a year, maybe 13, 14 months after the game came out. They added that where it could strike through. So it changed all of our unkillable clan boss teams because all of a sudden, only lasting 50 turns versus 1,500 turns, we had to make a lot of modifications. It was shortly, for like 3 or 4 months, I was changing champions. I think I was using I think I was using Rosh Guard, a bunch of Pain Keepers, and a Tor or something like that. I can't remember. It's been 4 years. But that's why I had so many Pain Keepers level up on my old account. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is level 9. And like I say, I just rolled this gear up yesterday. There's 2 or 3 pieces that are really nice, but it doesn't have, there's 2 or 3 blue, maybe blue 6-star pieces of gear that had like hit point percent and speed. So I went with it. And I can't complain. 1 minute to solo the Spider 9 with food. So next week when I actually have time, I'll just make sure that we beat up Spider 8, and I'm sure that Phase's account can do this as well. Okay, I think I have to crash. Let me see, what is it? It's 4 o'clock. As soon as I got out of work, I got back to work. I got back a half hour early. They informed me I needed to head up to the Secretary of State to change my my medical card with the Secretary of State. And I was like, ugh. And I went in there, and of course, they've got all their new rules to the Secretary of State where you have to make an appointment. You can't just show up. So when I show up, they're like, well, do you have an appointment? No. And they have like a skeleton crew. They got 9 desks in there and 3 people working. Actually, 2 people working. Somebody came back for 15 minutes and then left. So it was moving pretty slow. And I actually like the location I went to. It's a small country town. It's not the big town that I live next to, which is really annoying to go to. So I can't complain about that. But I ended up sitting in there for an hour and a half. And I ended up renewing my driver's license because it expires next year. So there was literally like 11 or 12, like 11 or 10 months left on my driver's license. So I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't have to go back in December or January to renew my license now. That's one benefit. Okay. Well, I enjoyed you stopping in, Trigger. I hope you're having fun. And sorry I burned all the resources on that account. For 3 or 4 weeks, I've been using everybody's resources. All the accounts. I was like, I should save these resources. And then I just kept spending them and spending them. But if you save, if you fine tune in 1 month, I think you'd probably have 1,500 to 2,000 red gems, and you'll probably have champions pre-leveled to like level 4, 4-star, or even 5-star, so that you can step right into a fusion. Actually, you had a ton. Most of the older accounts, the JB's account, M Sandy's, and your account, all had a lot of fusion champions for um, the epics. So you can fuse like 5 relic keepers, and that's like 1,500. Well, 2,500. That's 1,000 points in a champion chase tournament. So you can actually do a summoning event and then turn right around and do a champion chase and still get points. So you guys might be able to do a fusion within like the next 4 weeks. I don't know about this next one because I went ham, but I'd say in 4 weeks you guys could possibly start doing fusions. All right, I wanted to summon primals. I had no luck. And I probably won't be doing any summons. It's hard to say. They keep doing these crazy summons outside, and for me, because I have so many legendaries, the targeted champion ones are actually better for me. But I don't like to summon outside of fusions. Otherwise, I have to buy for fusions, and I'm not going to do that. But it's getting to where I don't want to spend 2 or 3 weeks doing fusions. Um, for me, it's the dungeon divers and the artifact enhancement. I mean, I could just not roll up any gear between events and just save for like 2 weeks before, but then they do 3 artifact enhancements in less than 2 weeks, and it just gets to be too much. But now that I'm not playing 5 accounts, it should be a lot easier. All right, I enjoyed you guys all stopping in. For some reason, I lost my chat window. But you guys have a great day and enjoy your weekend. For most people, my work week just started. I'll be working all weekend, but I'll be stopping in. And you guys can always stop in Discord and leave a message. And in about a week, I'll find it. And then I'm gonna try to be better and look. I didn't see. I saw the one from DM today. Um, yeah, that's. I only see the one from DM today, and I ended up talking. I sent him my text messages on Wednesday, or I left my phone number and he texted me today. I actually did see him on the sidelines, but he hadn't messaged me, and I did send him a message. But go ahead and add him as a friend. If Lizard Spock or I Facepalm Bricks or Benedict get on, stop in, say aye. And if you guys want, I don't think Facepalm plays the game anymore from what he said a couple months ago. And I don't know about Benedict, but if you guys want a spot in the clan, let me know. I'll make room because I got a couple of guys that don't hit the clan boss. They don't do any CVC. They log in about once every 3 days, and I think they just I don't know what they're doing. They're playing real slow. They act like they're somebody's free to play account where they're not playing it. They're just collecting the resources. Um, but here in a couple weeks, if they're not hitting the clan boss every day, I'm gonna probably bump them, just because the clan boss benefits everybody. All right. Well, this is going to burn through the energy kind of quick, and I'll at least have some silver by tonight when I wake up. I'm trying to remember. Was there anything? Oh, the silver keys. I don't need anything from the Doom Tower. And I burned my Curse City keys last night. I did my faction wars throughout on my way home, so I'm ready to go. Oh! I'm gonna stop this. I never collected my rewards from the clan boss. So I got my ultra clan boss rewards ready to be picked up. This one's not going to be no 55 minutes. Well, maybe hitting harder below 40, I guess 40%. You know what, Trigger? I'm not sure if you're talking to me or not. For some reason, my chat disappeared. Maybe if I refresh it, open it all the way up. I'm not sure what my 15, 16-year-old computer that over there is doing. Probably dying. All right, so I got a clan boss reward I didn't open. And I got a key. I'm glad I didn't go to bed. Oh, it went red. Well, I'm not going to hit as hard as I normally do. Got a sacred. Red anywhere from 110 up to like possibly 300, but I don't hit red as hard because it really nerfs Brogny's progression. And I haven't really done anything to improve my nut, so I should get in there and tweak him a little bit. This team used to hit for 900 million. Just take him out and put Corpulent Cadaver in. And then all of a sudden, 250 was as much as I could do with Corpulent. Didn't even matter. Positive affinity because they nerfed him so bad. But yeah, I think Nut can actually do more. I just haven't bothered to tune it because we can do it. So when I wake up, I'll hit this again. But I think we got Trigger's going to hit it again. And now your team actually hits all the lower affinities harder because a lot of them have the below 40% hit, and the affinity doesn't matter. But like this is a perfect team for Nut to hit because it's red. It's more of a traditional team. Yeah. So we got When I wake up tonight at about 11 o'clock, I'll finish off whatever is left. Alright, so clan boss. Oh, I gotta do this real quick. For some reason, I always hit speed. Back in the day, when they forced me to hit a boss, I would always hit speed because speed gear would be something that I would be most likely to use. Oh no, I don't have to hit a boss. It's at 7. I'm tired. Alright. Those guys are all ready for the... man, they're already level 27 from that spider. I think I'm going to do 3-star food. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do 7 battles with 3-star food, and then I'm going to use potions to take them to 4-star, and then I'm going to swap them out with the other guys there. Yeah, you'll build it up, and you're on your toes. I'm getting old. I can't keep up with the game anymore. I've actually, in the last couple years, I've actually forgot a lot. I haven't used Draco in years, so I forgot that he was Faction Wars. I thought he was I just assumed because Draco's so good, I just assumed that was accuracy everywhere. I should probably do a video on my spider team. I haven't tried to hit number 10 yet. This when I just did it there, that was the first time I hit number 9, and it was 9 victories. I should show my gear in a video, but give me a week or two to optimize it, because I don't think I got anywhere near the speeds or the damage that everybody else. Well, the speeds that everybody else were doing. But I also went with like an 8 or 9 piece. I think I went with a 9-piece set, and I just threw some garbage gear on the accessories. Well, that's just all of the as far as him missing out by a day. I think like me, he's working and he's on the road, so whether or not you got signal and you can't be messing with your phone all day and you get busy, you get tired when you finally shut down. He probably never expected to be the main course winner. But when I got home, I went ahead and hit the ultra boss because it seems to hit the ultra boss, or I'm sorry, I hit the nightmare boss. It seems to be tuned for the nightmare blue affinity, but no other affinity. And I just didn't have time to fine tune it. People talk about a double seeker team, but I've never seen anybody put a video out on one. They put one out there with the speeds, but then when you watch the video, they aren't using double seeker. They're using Deacon Armstrong and seeker, and they call it a double seeker build. I'm like, that's not a double seeker build. Yeah, yeah. FaZe is actually, I swear, his account is only like, it's only like 8 months old, but he's addicted to the game, and he's got money, so. You know what? I'm just going to use one of these right now because red is the weakest, the boss I hit the weakest. I have hit red for 300k. I guess it's RNG. I love this quick battle function. Man, when I was using when I was using the Infinity team, they were lasting like 1,400 to 1,500 turns. Those were 45-minute battles on a computer. So on my phone, it could go if my phone got hot. My phone might take an hour and a half. You know what? I want the oh. I was gonna say I want the quest completion, but I don't really care. The spider's got about the best gear, but I don't care about any of this gear. I don't need all this. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm gonna play with this for a second, just for fun. It's blue affinity. Decrease heal. He'll hit. He'll hit weak. She's got a decrease heal. Where's my little Miss Annie? She's probably in the. She might not have gear on her either. Just for shits and giggles. Ooh. I guess I could pop. I'll check to see. I can maybe take. You want to taunt him, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not too really worried about his damage. Actually, let me take Seeker out. Edit team. Take the Seeker out and put this monster in there. Trying to think of who else has red affinity that I've got just cranked up. I guess I don't need to taunt if I put block debuffs up. Oh, what do we got going over here? What's making noise? Food drive, April 1st. Can I go there and take food out of the boxes? All right. Oh well. Just a couple more battles, and then I'll put it on Spider Farm, and I'll head to bed. So I've got 2 done. So 1 more battle, and I've used enough of my keys to get the quest reward. I really didn't expect to go sit in the Secretary of State for an hour and 40 minutes today. Classic battle team of higher power. 256. $229. I'm gonna go with their power. 300. $290. This guy doesn't have gear or masteries. $240. I don't think I put any gear on him. $290. I know. Most of these people, all of these are going to have over 20,000 stats. Most of these guys don't have any gear on them. I think he's completely naked. Does he have to be? No, yeah, so he'll work. Oh, just a little too much damage. Was that Soul Drinker? $260, $257. All right, let's see what happens. I could have found somebody with an accuracy lead, but it looks like I doubled up on the poisons anyway. Ah. Why is his sheep not getting automatically transferred over to DK like any other sheep would be? Or at least like Wukan's sheep. Alright, I gotta go to bed. My brain has stopped working. I think I got one more quest after this. If it's tag team, I'm not doing it. It probably is. I'm not doing tag team. I'm just too tired to have to think. I didn't sleep all that well last night. I woke up at 9 o'clock and I was well rested. And I wasn't supposed to get up till 1 a.m. I think I got up at like 12 o'clock. Oh, I didn't use all of these. Just in case I get a speed lift. Be right back. Yeah, my I put food in the microwave and forgot all about it. You know what? I think I took Septimus's gear off him and put it on somebody else. Well, maybe not. I think I only took his crit damage gloves off of him. I feel like I took his crit damage gloves off and put them on like Trunder or something for Hydra last week. It said ignore defense, so maybe they were crit damage with a crit damage set. Oh, it's one of those 3 for days. Well, appreciate it. I'm really benefit from you being there to wake me up because I didn't see it. And actually, which is good, is because Lizard Man has always been pretty fast for me. I don't think I've modified this team in forever. I probably don't need Pytheon. I'm going to assume I don't need Pytheon. Because, I mean, I think this has been a 1-minute team for like the better part of 2 years. I do think Fushan has gear on. I geared him a couple months ago for that stupid Cursed City. He seems awful slow. Oh, he's taking turns. It's still a 1-minute team. But I definitely didn't need any heals. Watch. Just you mentioning that, I get a 6-star speed glyph. I don't need to farm Spider anymore. I've already got my my points out of it. I think I get an epic book and that's it. I wish they'd change that to where you didn't have to back out of it just to do this. I'd like to go farm Shogun's Grove. I guess I could go upstairs, raid the fridge, get a bunch of cheddar cheese, maybe some fresh onions, and some jalapenos, and some crackers for my chili. Everybody was stunned but fighting. Alright. Ooh, Fushan for the smack. I think I had Ramontu in an attack or in like a super high accuracy damage set, but I feel like I pulled a couple pieces off of him. Otherwise, I probably would have put him in here. He was missing his hat. But I think Ramonto was missing something too. Thought I had a blessing on him. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Yeah. All right. I think yeah, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I'd probably lose if they did some kind of instant battle where it just accumulate. I'd probably have to build my teams. I slipped out of Gold 4 a couple weeks ago, and I'm not too worried about getting back up to it. But so Void in a book. Is that a 5-star chicken? Gotta be. So 1, 2, 3 days. This is kind of a fresh Doom Tower. I pulled a bunch of his gear off too. But I think I replaced it with some mediocre gear. Be right back. I'm gonna go get the chili and some fixings. All right, I'm not gonna eat on stream. Well, it looks like they haven't died. It ain't 30 seconds anymore though. I need to look up what other people are using. I know I can tweak the team a little bit and advance myself a little higher. That'll be on the to-do list. I wish I could remember what spider team I used to hit for spider 10 in 14 seconds. I forget that I could do that. Thanks for keeping me on my toes there, Trigger. Keep waking me up. A fistful of jalapenos. My chili just got better. I might get one ascension out of that. I am not getting two. What else is a quest after it? So, Clan Gold, Iron Twins, Ice Golem. Oh, okay. I'll start saving those. Most of this I can do right now. I just have to do it. Oh, ascend 3 more pieces of gear, and that's about 60 per ascension. So, filter, neck, primary, crit damage, equipped. Tell you the truth, I might have some of the big stuff. No, maybe not. 20. That's 1. Okay, I can't do any more of that super high stuff. That's cool. That's 2. That's 3. I think that's all I needed, right? I should have done him. I should have did his. Well, you know what? Can I do this one? Oh, the ascension sucks. I'll ascend it and rework it later. That attack does absolutely nothing for her. That's got to have done the mission. Oh shit! Should have read it. Damn it! I should. I guess that high level stuff didn't matter at all. Yeah. So now I'm not. I wouldn't have had it anyway, but. What is Sifi? She's undead. What is Duchess? She's demon spawn. This is undead. And why are they not in the same order they are in the... Oh, well. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm jumping off. I don't want to eat on stream. Some people can get away with it. They're a lot better looking than I am. Enjoyed you guys stopping in. See you, bud.